It's the Mafia. Yeah. It's a Bill City. Yeah. A Buffalo Bill City. It's a Bill City. Yeah. It's a Bill City. Yeah. A Buffalo Bill City. Yeah. We got Josh Allen, got Step Diggs, Russo, Deion Dawkins, cause you know it's about to snow. Mafia, you know we on a roll. No competition and it's not even close. Yeah. Ike McKenzie on a jet sweep, maybe it's a fake. Honestly, it's a TD either way when you got Josh Allen making plays. Win a bowl before we get a new stadium. Who gon' stop us? We the greatest. Forget the Dolphins, forget the Jets, forget the Pats. Come and replay us, cause we ready. Got on my cousin Vintage, yeah, we ready. All the tables is bending, yeah, we ready. We will put up a fight. We ready, Dawson, that's with a spike. Are you ready? Season tickets, I'm hype up the team. Ready, Buffalo. This is our team forever. It is. Forever. We got Josh Allen, got Step Diggs, Russo, Deion Dawkins, cause you know it's about to snow. Mafia, you know we on a roll. No competition and it's not even close. It's a Bill City. Yeah. A Buffalo Bill City. Yeah, it's a Bill City. A Buffalo Bill City. Yeah, we got Josh Allen, got Step Diggs, Russo, Deion Dawkins, cause you know it's about to snow. Mafia, you know we on a roll. No competition and it's not even close. It's a Bill City. Yeah, a Buffalo Bill City. Beware. Yeah, it's a Bill City. Yeah, a Buffalo Bill City. Taron Johnson with a pick six. It's just too easy. Don't pass it the trade way. Please believe me, we got High Rod behind him and Poyer free. On these songs, I'm snapping like I am Reed Ferguson. Greg Rousseau can show you what he's about. Trey Edmonds and Matt Milano can't get around him. My team is grounded. We ready. Got on my cousin Vintage. Yeah, we ready. All the tables is bending. Yeah, we ready. We will put up a fight. We ready. Dawson, that's with a spike. Are you ready? Season tickets, I'm hype up the team. Ready, Buffalo. This is our team forever. Forever. We got Josh Allen, got Step Diggs, Russo, Deion Dawkins, cause you know it's about to snow. Mafia, you know we on a roll. No competition and it's not even close. It's a Bill City.
What's up? What's up? What's good? What's good? Bills Mafia. What up? What up? What up? You know what it is. Rise up. I guess this is late night, not early today. Rise up late night. Buffalo Bills edition of Rise Up Late Night right here. I am your host, Andre the Torch Robinson, in the building with my bro. You know who he is, a brother from another mother. Always here. Bills super fanatic, super phenomenon. Joe Monster McDowell. What's good, Joe?
Hi, everybody. How are you? Hey.
Wow, he gave y'all the grandma greeting. What's going on?
The Bills aren't playing. What do you want me to do? You want me to bring all the juice and the energy and just squirt it on their face? Like, no, you know what I mean? It's not a Bills day. I'm here. I love you. I'm live. We're ready to whoop some ass, but it's not a Bills game day. Like, I'm not ready to give you the cherry.
All right. I expect the cherry to be given tomorrow on your Get Up segment, okay? I expect the cherry to be given. With that being said,
do I ever disappoint? Do I ever disappoint?
No, you don't.
Do I ever disappoint?
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Know this, and I've said it. People haven't caught it. We win the Super Bowl, I retire. I'm done. You ain't getting them no more. We get that trophy, I'm out. That's why you got him, because if we get it, I'm done. I'm done.
He said he is quitting. If they win the Super Bowl, he quit. He immediately quit. All right, you don't got to worry about that. Let's talk Buffalo Bills versus Tennessee Titans coming up this week. Man, listen, there is some news going around right now. A couple people might be injured for this game. We got to start off talking about that. Your thoughts on Gabe Davis's ankle injury and Ed Oliver being out for this game? Does that have a significant impact on what the Bills are going to do against the Tennessee Titans?
Yes and no. Okay. My feelings are Ed Oliver it's a big loss. But you know what? With the rotation we have and the depth we have to rotate in and out of there, I think we're going to be okay. I think if we don't start or play Gabe Davis, I think that's a bigger loss than it is Ed Oliver. I think our defense can cover for the lack of Ed Oliver, but Gabe Davis on our offense, that's a big loss. That's a big loss. But the way our offense flows like a machine, Josh is just going to look for the next guy that's open. It's going to be Diggs, or it's going to be Dawson Knox, hopefully this week, getting a bigger contribution than last week. But again, with everything that went on with Dawson Knox last week, I completely excuse him not being really involved with as far as his mindset goes and what happened with his brother, rest in peace and God bless, or what have you. So I think the Ed Oliver loss, we can recover from it. I think the Gabe Davis one, if he doesn't play, we can too. But Gabe Davis is a bigger loss on offense if he doesn't play than Ed Oliver is on defense if he doesn't play.
Okay, all right. I think honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. Gabe Davis, to me, has proven that he's a number 2, and this is definitely going to be a significant injury with the Bills as far as the offense is concerned. Gabe Davis put up almost 100 yards week 1, had a touchdown, had 2 touchdowns. Is it 2 or 1? Regardless of the fact. He's a significant piece to this offense. It's going to be interesting to see who they put in at the number 2. Is it Jamison Crowder? Do they activate Khalil Shakur this week?
But let's be clear. If Gabe's not ready to go, sit him. I don't give a shit if it's Monday night. I don't give a shit if it's the home opener. We have a long road ahead. It's a long season. Don't push this guy in week 2 to play if he's not ready to play. You let Gabe Davis sit till he's 100%. Because I'll take Gabe Davis at 100% over a half-injured Gabe Davis any day. So if he's hurt and he can't play Torch, we have enough offensive weapons. Let his ass sit till he gets better. Do not play Gabe Davis if he is not ready.
All right. Listen, I could totally agree with that. You know, it's not a sprint. It's a marathon. The season, NFL season. So with that being said, Corey, what's good? Jay, what's good? Mikey, what's up? NCW's in the house. Dalton, what's up? Marcus, what's up? Everybody's in the house tuning in. Like and share the show, man. Like and share the show. Bang my line too. All right. 716-954-5209 is the number. And if you can't reach me there, I will put a secondary number in the comment section. But nevertheless, you should be able to reach me there. All right. With that being said, Ed Oliver on defense. Is that a significant blow? You got to talk about Ed Oliver a little bit and what you expect from this defensive line that put up 7 sacks last week against the Super Bowl champion Rams.
Again, Ed Oliver is a piece to a very complex, very good defense. Okay? You take Ed Oliver out of there, you still have Jordan Phillips. You still have Von Miller. You still have, as much as I hate him, Tremont Edmonds. It's a deep defense. Okay? You put them – I don't give him props. Don't give me that shit. No. I didn't say it.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that because you gave him props. I'm saying that because you must have got used to me in the past saying his name that way, that I just heard you say his name, Tremont.
I did it to be sarcastic because you haven't said it right in 2 years. Shit, you don't even say my name right half the time. But anyway. Granted, he's a good piece, but like I said, you got so much depth. You got Rousseau, you got Jordan Phillips, you got Von Miller, you got Tremaine. You got a defense that's built to just run the show. So whether he's in there or not, our defense, I think, is still going to do its thing. Is he the number 1 option for that position at that time? Yes, absolutely. Ed Oliver's been a beast, and hopefully he continues to grow. But as far as our defense being able to cover for Ed Oliver, I'm more comfortable with that than our offense being able to cover for the lack of Gabe Davis.
Yo, Monster, you know my theme music should be Killing in the Name of, right? Literally, Rage Against the Machine should be Killing in the Name of. I kill everybody's name for some reason. God awful. I kill it.
They do what they told me.
Now they do what they told you. All right. With that being said, I hope they do what they told you they was going to do this week, which is win this football game. Obviously, we got to worry about, let's break this down some. You got to worry about King Henry. Your thoughts on King Henry and Ryan Tannehill?
You said Ryan Tannehill like you wanted me to take that seriously. I don't give a fat baby's dick about Ryan Tannehill. I really don't. Ryan Tannehill's not going to do shit. I'm not worried about Ryan Tannehill, a.k.a. Matt Barkley, a.k.a. Trent Dilfer, a.k.a. every other game manager that's there. All right? They were successful because they had a good wide receiver core, but you know what? Those wide receivers are gone now. Okay? They're not there no more. So you know who they lean on? They lean on the king with the big dookie braid. All right? It's very simple. Tennessee's not hard to beat. All right? Their secondary and their defense are suspect. You shut down King Henry, you punch him in the mouth at the line of scrimmage, and you beat the Tennessee Titans. That's what we have to do. You're a championship team. With the games I've seen so far in the early games this week, there's not a lot of teams in the AFC that are a threat. If you think Cincinnati's a threat after the last 2 weeks, Cincinnati's not a threat to us. All right? It's us and Kansas City at this point. You stop King Henry at the line, you punch him in the mouth, and you slow him down. Ryan Tannehill is not going to beat the Buffalo Bills in this defense by himself or with the receiver core they have. And their tight ends are shit. So you tell me, besides King Henry, what does Tennessee present to us that's going to beat us? Not a damn thing, Torch. Not a damn thing.
All right. I like the synopsis that you're giving out. Monster is in rare form today. Rare form. All right. So let me ask this question then, since you feel that way. What do you see these guys doing? Give us some stat lines. Give us some predictions on what you think Tannehill's going to do, what King Henry's going to do. Give me some points, some stat lines.
To say that I think see what it's going to come down to is this, Torch, all right? Derrick Henry is only a factor when the game is close. All right? Buffalo comes out the first two possessions, goes up 14-0. You limit the role of Derrick Henry, and you now put the game into the hands of Ryan Tannehill and those bunk-ass wide receivers that they have. Okay? You get Tennessee down early, you take Henry out of the game, and then we just control it. The wide receivers are not going to beat our secondary. Okay? They're not going to go deep on our safeties. Okay? And you're not going to feed King Henry the ball when you're down 14-0 early, especially when our offense is flowing. So the offense needs to take King Henry out of the game. It's not up to the defense. All right? It's not up to the defense, Torch. The defense can't take Derrick Henry out of the game. The offense is what's going to takes Derrick Henry out of the game. We go up 14-0, 21-0, 20-0 quick. That severely limits his role because our offense is flowing. We can score points, and they have to dig out of it. All right? 5-6-yard runs by Derrick Henry is not going to get him out of a 21-0 or a 14-0 deficit. So if our offense buries King Henry early, it's going to be a cakewalk, buddy. It's going to be a cakewalk.
All right. Interesting enough. Guy, what's good? Mike Smith, what's up? We are talking Bills versus Titans real quick. You are tuned into the Buffalo Bills edition of Rise Up Late Night, I guess. Right here, myself, the Firestarter, and Joe McDowell, Monster McDowell, is in the building talking about this Monday night matchup tomorrow night that everybody is waiting for. It's the Bills home opener. Should be electric tomorrow. It should be electric tomorrow. So, Monster, real quick, and anybody else that's watching the show, man, just put your comments in the comment section or bang my line, 716-954-5209.
Make this public again. There's people that make this public again.
Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out what Facebook is doing with that. But with that being said, listen, Monster, give us some matchups you are looking forward to this week.
I'm looking forward to our linebackers and our line versus Derrick Henry. That's it. I'm not worried about the secondary. I'm not worried about the safeties. I'm not worried about our wide receivers. All right? The Titans are one-trick ponies. They have one bullet in the chamber, and that bullet is 22. You stop that bullet, they don't have anything. If you're confident that the Tennessee Titans wide receivers can beat the Buffalo Bills defense and the secondary, you're wrong. They can't. They're simply not those guys. All right? Julio Jones is not there. Brown is not there. They're not going to do that. It's not going to happen. All right? You have to ride your pony. The problem is everybody in the league knows what that pony is. You shut down Derrick Henry, Ryan Tannehill is not going to beat you. So it's simple. Our defensive line and our linebackers reading and zoning in on Derrick Henry. That's all they have to do. It should be a very simple game plan for Leslie Frazier this week. Should be simple. Don't get beat over the top on stupid plays by receivers that are not capable of beating the secondary, and shut down Derrick Henry in the box.
Okay, so there is something I got to bring up now. It's interesting that you say that, but Dane Jackson has a knee injury this week, may not be able to go. What is your thoughts on the Buffalo Bills? The possibility that the Bills may have to start 2 rookie corners this week.
Who's gonna beat them?
So we know Ryan Tannehill is a play action quarterback. Obviously, he uses Derrick Henry for the play action. But you have Robert Woods, who is a seasoned veteran, which we all know about Robert Woods. We know that he is great. He is great when it comes to the play action play. He's a play action receiver. You got Christian Benford and Elam going at it. I mean, you are.
Hold on a second, Jay Renaud. Bills fans are arrogant. Yeah, and we waited 20 fucking years of getting our dick kicked in to be arrogant. So expect it for the next 20 because it's not going anywhere. As long as we continue to whoop people's asses. Continue on, Torch.
In rare form. This guy is in rare form. Jay Renaud, what's up?
You got me. That's what you want, right? You want me, you got me.
That's right. That's what we want. We want
the rest of that bullshit? Go listen to the rest of that bullshit and then come here for the real shit.
There you go. There you go. I like what Monsters he in his tank top looking like arms ready. Weak knees, mom spaghetti.
I got my $2 white feeder on my Bills hat.
Be ready.
Shit. Where's the Dolphins fans? Where the Dolphins fans? Are you Dolphins fans after Tua put up all these numbers against a garbage secondary talking about you want the Bills? Well, guess what, Dolphins fans? The Bills are coming. And you don't want that shit.
Man, oh man, oh man. This week is going to be interesting. So Christian Benford, I think it was a really good thing that he played week 1. I think it was really good that he played week 1, got some experience against the Super Bowl champ Rams. Obviously, we saw him on a couple plays last week against Allen Robinson. So does that help him against Trayvon Burks? Does that help him against Robert Woods? Hopefully it does, right? Especially under Leslie Frazier's tutelage. I am one who just said on the last show, if you just watched Waffle Sports Report, myself, Mookie Hoggins, you would know I said I think that they should be able to get the job done this week. I think there should be no real issues with getting the job done and getting a W this week. None, zero, zilch, nada. What I am looking at though is, can the Buffalo Bills repeat the 7-sack performance that they had against Matthew Stafford this week? Can they do that with a more mobile Ryan Tannehill this week? Can they do that when you're facing a Derrick Henry this week? Will they have enough opportunities to get the job done? Will the Titans run the football to avoid that pass rush that Von Miller and others provide?
How many yards did Derrick Henry put up in week 1, Torch, you know?
Not offhand.
He put up his lowest total in the last 3 years. Roger Stafford's not there blocking for him anymore. No. So they got Lewan, they got Brewer, they got Jones, they got Davis, and they got Petit. None of those guys scare me. None of those guys rank me. I mean, Tyler Lewan is awesome. Like, let's get that out of the way. Tyler Lewan is a good lineman, all right? He's a good lineman. Left tackle, he's one of the top 5 in the league. He's a good left tackle. But then you got the rest of them. You got the rest of them that haven't faced a pass rush like the Bills are going to bring, that haven't faced a scheme and a skill level like the Bills are going to bring. All right. So you look at that line. I'm not scared of that line when you see the weapons in the pass rush that we're bringing. Like, that doesn't scare me at all. I'm not worried about that at all.
All right, we got a caller on the line. Caller, what's up?
Monster, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Monster?
Come on.
Did you see what we did in Baltimore? Did you see the Miami Dolphins legit shut that offense down second half?
I think Tua underthrow balls that the receivers had to fucking make certain. The fact that Waddle and Hill bailed him out is ridiculous. If you think he's going to get those plays against our defense, enjoy Baltimore because their secondary is shit. We're not Baltimore, buddy.
So I know you're not Baltimore, but you're awfully arrogant thinking that Miami doesn't even stand a chance, let alone Tennessee Monday night. Are you kidding me?
You don't. You don't. What are you seeing in the first 2 weeks that puts either of those against Buffalo? What do you see from either of those teams so far that gives you a chance against Buffalo?
Wow, man.
What do you see? Do you think that Tua's going to show up at 469 yards like this week against our defense? No, it's garbage time. He had to throw it because his team was trailing because he was losing. You think they're going to put up those numbers against us? You're out of your mind. You think your defense is stacked to stop Stephon Diggs and what Josh Allen has to do? No, Miami's not stacked for that, and Tennessee's not.
Way too cocky going into tomorrow night's game, let alone seeing the Dolphins next Sunday. I mean, the only thing you've got to hang your hat on is not Tennessee because they beat you last year.
Because Josh slipped at the goal line.
That Dolphins team is nowhere even close to what that team was last year.
That's fine, and they're still not close to what Buffalo is. Like, I'm failing to see your point. You think Tyreek Hill's going to change the whole team? Like, granted, you got pieces, you got Mostert and all that other stuff. That's fine.
Tyreek has changed that whole offense. Do you watch the games? Like, Tyreek has literally changed.
I did. Tyreek did exactly for Tua what he did for Mahomes. He catches 10, 20 yards and turns
Hold on. I need to hear one of y'all at a time.
Go ahead, Torch. Do your thing. My bad.
No, you good. Go ahead, Jay. What were you saying?
I'm just saying that Tyreek Hill has changed that offense single-handedly because Waddle is Waddle. Waddle is doing exactly what he was doing last year. He was still burning corners last year. Now you've added the element of Tyreek Hill, and look what's going on. Baltimore looked confused, first of all, in that second half. How the hell is Tyreek open? I mean, what was he? He was open for like a good 25 yards for one of those plays. I'm like, really? Like, no one's on him? Like, how did that even happen?
Okay, so Jay, I need to know what your thoughts is about the Tennessee game. I know we play. I know they play.
I gotta take a whiz. I'll be right back.
You gotta take a whiz. I know that they play Miami next week, but what's your thoughts on Tennessee this week?
Okay, so personally, going into that game, I do like Buffalo. I do, but I still feel that Buffalo can't go into that game, and I know they're not going to, but Buffalo can't go into that game just thinking like, oh, we got this. You know, Tennessee's missing, wide receivers now. They don't have half the team that they had last year, even though that defense hasn't really lost much. Still got Derrick Henry, and as bad as you think Tannehill is, he's not. Tannehill may be a game manager, but Tannehill is also better than Trent Dilfer or, what did he say, Matt Barkley? What? Are you kidding me, monster?
Matt Barkley was funny. You got to admit that, though.
But even as a Dolphins fan, and I liked Tannehill in Miami, but I know that Miami looked at when Tannehill went to Tennessee and then saw the success that Tannehill was having. Miami was like, yeah, I think we should get an offensive line. Because I literally thought that Tannehill would die every Sunday. With that offensive line that he had in Miami, yeah, he was pretty much giving up his life. But you know what? Again, going back to tomorrow night's game, again, I expect Buffalo to win. I do. I'm not saying that you guys aren't going to win the game, but don't come across like Tennessee's not going to give you a game, because they are. And you're absolutely right, Monster. When you were saying, when it really affects the most of the game with Henry is when it is close, and that you're absolutely right. Because if it is close, Henry could take over the game.
All right, let me just say this.
Yeah,
as much as we have fun on it, you want me to go, Torch? You want to go, Torch?
Hold on. I just wanted to put this one point out there. Jay Andre said Derrick Henry is going to have 150 yards.
He might, but he's still going to take a fucking L. All right, let me say this. Like, as a Bills fan or whatever, yeah, I'm going to be cocky, I'm going to talk my shit. But as an actual sports fan, I'm going to say this. It is that simple as stopping Derrick Henry, but that's not a simple task. That's like saying stop. I'm not going to say Michael Jordan because he's not Michael Jordan, but it's like stop Kobe in his prime or stop LeBron when he's like, it's not an easy task. Like, we only have to do one thing, but that task is hard as shit. And let me say about the Dolphins, okay? I'm going to talk shit to the Dolphins the day I die because I'm a Bills fan for 30 years, and I remember Marino and Kelly and when we both went through all that bullshit. But I will tell you this, Miami, you're an improved fucking team. Miami is a threat. Miami has weapons. I have Jalen Waddle on my fantasy team. He put up 41 today. Like, I respect what Miami is doing, and I don't think they're a pushover and we're just going to piss on them and walk out with a 30-point victory. I don't think that at all. All right? The football fan in me knows Miami's a good fucking team, and they're going to give us a game. But the Bills fan in me says, fuck Miami, we're going to beat them by 30. So you get what I'm saying? Like, the respect is there, but the super fandom's also there. Like, yeah, Miami's going to be a problem. They're fast, Waddle Hill. It's going to be a tough game. Miami always, even when Miami is shit and Buffalo is shit, they give us good games. At least one of the two games is a really, really good game. So I do not expect us to walk through Miami and just pistol whip them. It's going to be a close game, but I still expect us to pull it out. So just so you know, yeah, the fandom in me says we're going to piss on everybody, but the football fan in me knows that both of these next two games are going to be really hard for us to win.
I get it, and I respect that. And, like, literally, I wish you guys good luck tomorrow, but next week is going to be a fun week, and I can't wait to talk about it more and talk about the matchups with it next week. So with that, I'm going to leave you guys with that. But, you know, again, thanks, guys. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you for your call. We appreciate you watching, and make sure you call back.
Monster.
Like I said, the banter, the bullshit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to respect when a good team's doing good. Miami's doing good. I'm still going to shit on them because I'm a Bills fan, but I recognize as a football fan, Miami's a threat. Like, Miami's got a good team. Like, they can put up points. So if you're a betting man and you're on, you know what I'm saying? If you're on DraftKings, #Monster for 10% off, I would take the over on that game because that game's going to put up a lot of shitload of points, my dude.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be a matchup tomorrow night. I will be there in the building and trying to give you guys as much as I possibly can on the show for the next show, actually, tomorrow night. Monster.
Torch.
Any other thoughts about this game? Any other thoughts? Any other concerns? Anything that concerns you? Offensive line, defensive line. I mean, the injury report is already out. Obviously, we talked about Ed Oliver.
This game's going to come down to coaching. All right. You remember that loss to Tennessee last year? Josh slipped on the one. All right. You don't call that sneak, and you allow him to step back out of a shotgun or what have you and create out of that play, whether it's an RPO or whether Josh keeps it. You got to give Josh the option to call that play and make that play. The fact that they called a sneak, it's fine. I'm okay with that because Josh would have got it under normal circumstances. But just the football gods made his foot slip. Like, we were a foot slip away from winning that game. And Derrick Henry ran all over us that game. So it's just, he can't beat us by himself. Somebody else on Tennessee has to make a play besides Derrick Henry tomorrow night. If Derrick Henry's the only one that's making plays, they're not going to beat us. Regardless of the secondary, regardless of Ed Oliver. Somebody else on Tennessee has to make a play besides Derrick Henry. And if they don't get that, it's going to be real hard for them to take the dub, buddy.
Yeah. I would say this. They have a couple injuries on the Tennessee Titans side as well. Dontrell Hilliard is out. Christian Fulton is out. Jamarco Jones is out, and Kyle Phillips is questionable. Now, we all know last week Dontrell Hilliard was the leading receiver for the Tennessee Titans last week. He's out this week. There is no Julio Jones. There is no more A.J. Brown. So Monster. With that being said, before we go, damn, it's already 8 o'clock. Wow. Before we go, your predictions for this game.
Buffalo 31-17. Derrick Henry finishes with 130 yards and a touchdown. You hear me?
Who does? Stephon Diggs?
No. So Buffalo wins 31-17. Derrick Henry finishes with $125 and a tutty, but we still take the dub, 31-17. You good? Can you hear me? Is your shit fucked up?
No, I hear you.
All right.
Honestly, I think the score will be 28 to. No, I'm gonna go 27-17. I thought it was gonna be 41-17, but Gabe Davis being questionable makes it a little shaky. Tim Sutter was also injured as well, so that's 2 defensive tackles. So you will see Daquan Jones and Jordan Phillips tomorrow at those positions.
Boogie
Gabe Davis.
Badger.
Yeah, Boogie Badger. But the Gabe Davis thing is tough. So I'll say 27-17 Buffalo. Josh Allen has 3 touchdown passes in this game. I'll go with that. All right. With that being said,
all I'm saying is Dolphins fans, Jets fans, especially Patriots fans, if you don't think after the last 20 years of us just taking it in the face, now that we have the best quarterback in the NFL for the next 20 years, fuck what you think, Mahomes, Lamar, Justin Herbert. No, we have the best quarterback in the NFL for the next 20 years. And if you don't think we're going to flex nuts after taking the last 20 years in the face from you guys, you're out of your mind. We'll show respect when respect is due. But if you think we're going to bow down and just hand you that shit, nah. Buffalo's that team. Come take it from us, bro.
For sure. And with that being said, enjoy Sunday Night Football coming up. I will see you again tomorrow night, Monster, as well. We will be on next Saturday as well. And look for us. M&T Live at the Apollo next Saturday coming up. You know what it is. Know what to do. Like and share. Don't be a hater. Be a supporter. Appreciate y'all. We out. Let's go. Easy.